Hey there, everybody. How y'all doing? Thanks for coming back as always. I appreciate it. Really hope you're having a wonderful day or night, and welcome back to my channel as always on Deluxe. All right, let's do another transform review. Yeah. Woo! So exciting. We got the Studioseries number 61, Dark of the Moon, Voyager Sentinelprime. Ooh, he's so red. I like it. I like it a lot. Like that little box art. Bam, that's pretty good. And bam, that's pretty good. And on the back, if you want to pause for the calls and read all that stuff, you are more than welcome to. All right, awesome. So let's just get to the review. Yeah. Ooh, the smell of betrayal is so nasty smelling. He's such a traitor. Anyway, let me get this fella out, get to know him a little better, transform him, all that wonderful stuff. Come right back and I'll tell you what I think. Yeah. All right, here's Studioseries Sentinelprime in his alt mode. Let's see what he comes with first. As always, it comes with a little background scene. This is Chicago when it's, getting destroyed. Pretty cool. You put them up here, kind of something like that. So that's neat. Everything. Now, it does come with a sword, a double blade sword, but they parts form into this area right here, which is pretty cool. I think that's really neat. It's a little storage for your anything that completes the, the alt mode and everything. So that's pretty cool. And I'll show you that whenever I get to bot mode. But yeah, that's all he comes with. All right, let's take a look at him in his alt mode. Not bad. Lots of sculpted details and everything, some sculpt work and everything. Especially this area, so this little hose can go up and down. Doesn't go side to side, but nice and detailed. The thing I'm liking is paint. It's got this red stripe down here, that's nice. Got the 316 for Stone Cold Steve Austin. Got some white and silver right there. A little silver right here as well. But that's it. I mean, all this, detailed work up here, man, if it could, use some paint, be really cool. Got the nice kind of translucent window right there. You got the side mirrors right here. They can go down if you don't want them up. You have your choice. But that's the mirrors and everything. Nice little, I don't know, maybe a hose or something like that in front also. There's a nice sculpted detail work up here and everything. So it's really nicely done, lots of sculpted, molds and everything. But, no, paint on the tires, which that's fine. I don't care about that. The rims are, it's pretty cool. But, it could use some more paint. You got some ladders and detail work back here. Some sculpt work right there. You got the feet right there. Like I said, on top, you got all that nice sculpts and stuff, nice details and everything. But just nothing. There's underneath, cleans up pretty cool. It is panelly a little bit. It's kind of a little pain in the butt trying to get everything lined up, but it's not too terrible. It's not the worst I've seen. So you got the window right there. It does roll just fine. Really nicely done. So yeah, that is it. That is the alt mode for Sentinelprime from Studioseries. All right, there he is next to a Siege Deluxe right there. Size Flight. Got the movie Bumblebee right there. Little tracks action right there. And we'll just throw in the leader class Astral Train from Siege as well. There you go, scale. Next to Crapagonics, bottle of water, and some crappy toilet paper. Scale. All right, let's see if we can transform this fella. So what you want to do first is you can collapse that down like that. So you're going to take off the the swords. They do tab in like that. You move that down. Go do it to the other side as well. We'll look at the sword in a little bit. What you want to do is you want to come back here, loosen up all these panels. Well, first you can move the side mirrors down too as well. You want to do that first. So that's that. Untab everything like that. And what you want to do is you want to come down and move this. It was up to there, then you move it back to here. You can move it like that. Okay, come down, separate the legs. So what you want to do is you want to take this, untab it from that, move the foot out, so you can do a 180 like this. You want to collapse that down like that into that, and you want to come move that down and see this little tab right here. It's going to go into there. That will solidify the foot right there. Let's do it again. Why not? So you're gonna come over here, lift this up, untab it, give you enough clearance to do 180, and then you would collapse that right there, and come around, move that up there, move that up there, and like I said, take that little tab and put it into that little hole right there to solidify the back of the foot. Tab that in, and then there are your legs and everything. What you want to do is you want to split this apart. Here's his hands right here. So what you want to do is take that, move these out of the way, move this down. Oh. Alright, so what you want to do is tab this. You want to untab it from up here. Yeah, you gotta somehow untab it. Golly. Golly. There we go. Jeebus. Alright. And then you're gonna do a 180 like that. And what you want to do is you want to tab, there's a little tab right here. You're going to tab it into there. And that will tab into like that. Alright. Lift up the head. Close this. I may have done something wrong. Golly, hold on. Alright, I did something wrong, my fault. So what you gotta do is, this is, the waist is gonna tab into that. Mine doesn't tab in that well, but then you're gonna come back over and tab that back into there, like that. Move these arms down. This is going to collapse into this, like that. My waist doesn't tab in that well. You can spread these wings out a little bit, or back things, whatever. And that basically is how you transform Sentinelprime. I have to clean up a little bit. The chest may not be in the right place, but I'll clean it up a little bit and I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. Let me show you about. Okay, so there's a tab right there. It's gonna go into that slot right there. So I'll make a little. I know I had a gap when I just finished it. Apologize for that. And then move that, and then there's a hole and there's a tab right there. You're gonna tab this right into that. Solidify the chest. There you go. Sorry, I did a crappy job of doing that. My waist seems not to, it'll come unplagued when I'm manipulating them and everything, so it's not a good. And you move these out as well, and then there's these little side things right there you can flip out too as well. So, sorry about that. I did a crappy job of transforming it first, but that's how you transform them. Alright, real quick with this weapon. So you take them and put them together like this. Yeah, that's pretty good. Nice. To make them fit, he doesn't have open fingers or anything like that. So you just put it in together, and there he holds his weapon just fine. And to do in either hand if you want, it's up to you. There you go. Alright, let's take a look at Sentinelprime. Beautiful head sculpt. Looks like Leonard Nimoy so much, man. Very nicely done. Nice blue eyes. You got red paint. You got silver paint for the face and everything. He's got the little goatee going on. Beautiful head sculpt. Very nice done. Tons of detailed work in there. Look at all that. Wish it was painted, but Then moving down the chest, you got some nice red paint for that. I love the cherry red. Got some nice silver paint for this little wire thing. Pretty good. Moving down for the head, you can look down not much, look up a little bit. Can't go all the way around because his chin, his little goatee gets in the way. So that's a shame. But it's a beautiful head sculpt. I love it. Very nicely done. Like I said, the chest, you got the crotch area. He's the lead singer of Guar again. Alright, moving these. The shoulder pads do move a little bit, then go down if you don't want them up. You go all the way to there, all the way around. He does have a bicep swivel, a little more than 90 degrees for the elbow bend, and he does have a hand swivel as well. Nicely, there's some detailed work in his forearms and everything. Nice red paint right there. All that stuff. So that's pretty good. Nicely done. Alright, moving on down to the waist. No waist swivel. Now you can cheat if you untab this back here. You can get a little waist swivel, and if you untab this, you can get like a ab crunch. So, you know, cheat a little bit, you can get that, but you know, it's not, once you tab that in, then you can't move anything at all. So, but nicely sculpt work, some nice silver paint as well, some red paint. Like I said, I already showed you with that. All right, moving on down. So I wish he did have a waist swivel. He does have a Van Dam. He can kick all the way up to there. See, my waist does not really tab in that well. That's a shame. Kicks up all the way. Not much back because the butt flap gets in the way. No thigh swivel. That really sucks, but he does have a knee swivel, so I guess that makes up a little bit for it. But nice red paint, some nice detailed work in there, some sculpt work. He does have a 90-degree knee bend. Nice red paint all the way down to his feet. You got some sculpt work out there on the sides from the ladder and everything. Only thing he does have is toe tilt down. That's it. Nothing up, and he doesn't have a rocker. So that really, really sucks. And this thing can move up like that, and you do have wings that spread out as far as that if you want. But ideally, you want them like that. He does have a backpack. Quite a big backpack. But yeah, so articulation is a little lacking on this fella. But there you go. That's the sculpt work and the articulation for Sentinelprime from Studioseries. Alright, there he is next to the Leader class and the Deluxe class from the Dark of the Moon line. Like I said, better details, definitely a better head sculpt than both of them. There they are next to each other. And there he is next to 2 Voyagers and a couple Deluxes from the Studioseries line. Scale. Crapagonics, a bottle of water, some crappy toilet paper, and squeaks for scale. Duh. Let's talk about some Studioseries Sentinelprime Voyager class. Now, once again, another meh for Studioseries. You know, the last couple ones I've gotten, I don't know, they're just not hitting the mark. You know, with this guy, articulation is really lacking. You know, you have a little waist swivel and I guess an ab crunch, but you have to unpeg everything. And I guess you can make it, you know, fake it till you make it kind of thing and everything, but you don't really have it there. And no ankle rocker at all. I mean, it's just the articulation is really lacking there. And, you know, the paint. I love the red paint, but man, it's got tons of detailed sculpt work and everything, but it's not, it just doesn't pop. It's just kind of a dull gray kind of thing going on. So if they would have added some more like silver paint all over, the, you know, some areas, that would have helped a lot. But there's tons of detail, you know, molded, sculpted, detailed work all over it and everything. I love the alt mode. Alt mode looks pretty cool. I like it, the little fire truck thing going on, I like that. Transformation, it's pretty easy, it's pretty fun. You know, I like it. It's not, you know, won't take you very long to figure it out. So transformation, pretty cool. You just, whenever you go into alt mode, you got to line up everything a little bit, but it's not too terrible and everything. So overall, I like the transformation. I love the sculpt. I love the head sculpt, man. It looks like Leonard Nimoy to a T, man. It looks awesome. Great, you know, head sculpt and paint on the head and everything. So really nice. I like the weapon. It's pretty cool. It comes apart, and I actually like it, you know, it parts forms with the alt mode, so that's pretty cool. So overall, I love the sculpt and everything. I didn't feel like it was going to break anything. You know, if anything pops off, you can pop it back on. So that's really good. But overall, it's just kind of a meh. You know, the articulation really kills it for me. I really couldn't get at a lot of good poses. I had to, you know, it's just a paint. You know, I love the red paint, but I wish it just had more, you know, silver paint and brought out some more of the details and everything, because it's beautifully sculpted and everything. So overall, it's just, you know, it's not terrible, but it's not great either. It's just kind of one of those meh. You know, it's better than what we got from Dark of the Moon, but that's not saying much. But overall, it's just one of those, you know, other ones that it just kind of meh to me. So, you know, if you like Sentinelprime, you probably will get him, but overall, he's just you know, he'll just go in my collection and everything. So, but anyways, I'm gonna get on the floor, do some floor time. Won't you join me, be my neighbor? All right, all right, all right. I also forgot to mention during the final thoughts, my waist really untabs real easily and everything. So everything, it looks like he got a face on his chest too. It's beautiful sculpt work, man. Really nice. Just wish you had some more paint to bring out the kind of dullness and everything. That head sculpt is beautiful. I mean, it's all right. I say it's meh, but it's fine. I mean, it's not terrible, but I just wish it's better articulated and everything. No thigh swivel either. It's like, but oh well. Oh, look at there. Sentinelprime. You turned your back on the Autobots. I did it for Cybertron. Doesn't matter. Them your friends. That's Optimus Prime. You hurt Optimus Prime. I did it for Cybertron. I want all of our people to go back to Cybertron. Yeah, but you could have done it a better way instead of joining forces with Megatron. Come on now. You know he wasn't going to help you. I don't care. I will mess up every Autobot that I have to get Cybertron back to its glory days. Yeah, America. I mean, Cybertron. Whatever. Yeah, you tell him. You tell him, Sentinelprime. It don't matter if you betray anybody. I'll betray any Decepticon. I don't care. Why are you talking to me? Oh, you just killed Pooper Scooper. Hey, kick the baby. All right, well, that's my review for the Studio Series Sentinelprime Voyager class. Like I said, it's not terrible, but not the greatest. But you know, it's got some great details, man. I just wish they would have painted a little better. That would have been pretty cool. Brought some silver out, made it pop. You know, pop, pop, pop. All right, go hit me with some likes, shares, prayers, and care bears. Go ahead and hit that sub button for me if you like the channel. Really appreciate that. Hit me with some comments. Tell me what you thought of the review. Am I wrong? Do you like this guy? Has anybody got this guy already? And how, you know, what do you feel about it? And I guess I'll see you on the next Studio Series Scrapper, I think is next. And as always, be good to yourself. Hell Hasbro, and good night, folks. I did it for Cybertron. Yeah.